Tonight I'm going to do poor man's burnt ends. Simple recipe. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with a chuck roast. This one is about 2.5 pounds. Once I unpackage it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim excess fat off. Don't have to get it all, just in the bigger chunks that aren't going to cook down real well or won't serve any purpose once we cube it. So I'm just going to slice these off. There's not much going on like this. Once I get it trimmed, we're going to put a salt and pepper rub on it, or whatever rub you want it. I'm using a salt and pepper. That's what I use on my ribs, and my Boston butts, and most everything I do. Sometimes I'll use someone else's seasonings or whatnot, but this seems to be my favorite, my go-to. So just put a good thin layer on it. Don't want it to go too thick or too heavy with the salt and pepper, because it can become too strong. Once I get everything done, go ahead and put it in the smoker, had it warming up to 200 degrees. That's usually the range where I usually smoke at. I read somewhere someone mentioned 250 for these, but 200 is what I'm going to go with. I may bump it up later in the evening, but right now I've got the chuck roast on this side. I've got 2 pork tenderloins. Okay, my roast is about 170. I'm going to put it in this pan that has some water and beef bouillon on it. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to let it sit for probably roughly an hour, wrapped. We're going to pull it off, chunk it, and now toss in some sauce, and put it back in here for probably about 20-30 minutes. So I got it wrapped. We're going to check back in a little while. I had a glitch with my camera, so I lost some footage. When I pulled the roast off, I cut it in squares, little cubes. Then we put it in a bowl, mixed the barbecue sauce in. Tonight I use Sweet Baby Ray's. Typically, if you know me, I like a Carolina sauce. But for this, I decided that this type of sauce would be the best for this